Andrew Dovin here on the John Mendola Show. We're talking about the Montrose Post 154 American Legion team. You guys have had great success this year. Great to hear some different stories. You got the Owens kids, the last of 9 kids. You got the Big E kid over there, a pitcher who's, dominating on the mound. And I'm sure you got your own story here, graduating at Montrose here in 2024, and you're going to head on to do other things. But talk about your experience here at Montrose.
Honestly, I've always just loved being here. Montrose, the high school was always great for me. Growing up, played golf 4 years, basketball 2, I believe, and baseball 4. And it was always a great time. And then when I didn't do basketball, I was always in the student section cheering them on. So it was always a blast.
You're hitting the weight room a little bit, I can tell.
A little bit. I can thank my buddy Pat McComb. He's our catcher. He kind of got us going on it. And, I love doing it. It's fun doing it with friends and stuff. So gets us going.
Let's talk about that next step for you, decision-making. Hey, I think I want to play baseball at the next level. Who are the schools you were interested in, and where did you finally decide to go?
So at first, I actually didn't think I was going to be going to college to play baseball. It was just never crossed my mind. And then senior season, I kind of just fell in love with it again and had a great season. So I was originally going to go to Keystone, but went there, wasn't in love. Checked out some schools, Kings, Marywood, Wilkes. But Marywood was the one campus I went to. I just loved it. The coaches were amazing. So I'm going to go to Marywood, play baseball there. I'm going to study secondary social studies and be a history teacher.
Awesome.
So, yeah, love history.
That's great. Let's talk about your family and who's the important people in your life that help support you and all your decision-making and everything else.
Yeah, so I'm super duper lucky. My parents are always constantly involved. We're self-employed. So they are always reworking their schedules, making sure at least one parent gets to the games and stuff. And I have 2 brothers. They're always covering the store, also coming to games. My grandparents are also always coming to games. And then I also got some amazing friends that whenever I shoot them a text saying hey, we got a game, they show up whenever they're free. And so that's also nice having that huge support group and knowing that I always got some fans.
You got fans in the sense of you got people from 5 different schools here on this American Legion team. Talk a little bit about getting to know these guys at another level and just be like, oh, wow, this is pretty cool. We all came together.
Oh yeah. So it's totally a breakfast club of a team because we got so many people from all over. So at first, some guys from playing against them or playing with them other years in Legion, but there's always new guys. So it kind of just always comes together. And our big thing playing Legion, we're having fun. That's the number one priority. So we got to meet everybody, know everybody, and I can't think of a single guy in the team that doesn't get along with everybody. So
pitching means something, but hitting the ball means something too. Let's talk a little bit about some of the batters, including yourself, able to smack that baseball.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of super duper hot hitters. We got some all-stars on the team, guys that made it all-stars for high school baseball. I think I was shortstop. RJ or Riley Jagger and Bronson Kilmore, they were both pitching all-stars, but they also hit the ball great in the season. I think right now for the Legion season, I'm batting around 500. We've been smoking the ball. There's not much more to it than that. Just we got some guys that are just ripping it, and then if by chance that one of us has an off day, that another guy's filling in. There's never a question. We're not worried about striking out because we know somebody else is going to pick it up.
Pitching depth important. Talk a little bit about guys on the mound.
Oh yeah, so we totally lucked out with that. We got a bunch of guys in every position that can pitch. I'm not one of them. I'm okay with that. But yeah, we got guys that they're clutch all the time. So when you can go to anybody to pitch, it's amazing. So yeah, it makes it easy on everybody.
Talk about your coaching staff here, not real big, these guys here
leading
the charge, but talk about, them supporting you guys and, trying to get the most out of you.
Yeah, so we got Coach McGee, Coach Jagger, and Coach Scheidler. And Caleb, or Coach Scheidler, he's been doing this for years with us. I think so's McGee and Jagger. But they're kind of just always there for us, totally reliable, always trying to put out the best lineup, make the best decisions for us. But they're also kind of let off the leash a little bit, just let us go have fun, play our game, because we all just go out on the field and talk it up the entire time. And our big go-to is just shaking and baking. That's what we do.
You guys have a lot of guys, they're a little different in the sense that they're in the workforce. Guys are busy, it's different than many teams that you'll see playing an American Legion schedule. So talk a little bit about that ability. You guys are winning games, but there's going to be an end soon because of everybody's work schedule. But you guys are comfortable with it, like, hey, this is the way it is. But you're still going to make it as special of a season as you can. One game, whatever it is, you guys are proud of what you've accomplished.
Oh yeah, like I personally would have loved to go to regionals. That would have been awesome. But I totally get, like, I worked 8.5 hours before I got here today, so it's just everybody works. It's kind of just what we do here. But it really says something that everybody fits baseball around their work, and we all come out, show up for the team, and we know when some guys can't, but yeah, it really is kind of great that we can all come together and play baseball even with our busy work schedules.
Positive attitude after an 8.5 work day, very nice. So it's great to hear your story. Congratulations on your successes, and we wish you the best at Marywood.
Awesome. Thank you very much.